It was a beautiful day. Nitin says. Kiran says, ma'am, it was a beautiful sunny day. Simple. He's a brilliant student. Ma'am, he's a student of 6M BCom C. Then now Lavanya says he's a brilliant student of 6M BCom C. You all understand where you get the clarity over everything. Maybe that girl is beautiful. The dress is not that beautiful. I'll say your face is so beautiful. Now I will say you have got a very beautiful dress. Always adjective clearly specifies what you are targeting upon. If I say beautiful, what beautiful, Anusha? If you say sunny, what sunny, Anusha? If you say brilliant, whom you are referring to? Is it a teacher, a student, or a stakeholder? A question mark. They live in a house. I understand. Rakshit says, ma'am, no, they live in a small house. Now, Shashank says, ma'am, they live in a big house. ನಾನು ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, ನೀವ್ ಯಾವೇ ಒಂದು ವರ್ಣನೆ ಏನೇ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಸಹ ಅದ್ರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಒಂದು ಕ್ಲಾರಿಟಿ ಇರಬೇಕು. Very, very, very important. What you're referring to. Such a beautiful session. Nice session. Right? What an informative session. You're using the word informative. You're using the word nice with reference to what? Session movie it's a big question mark. Always have that clarity. Always the adjective platform shall give us the clarity how you are defining with what reference. So see here, delicious food, delicious cherries. I know the cherries are good, but look at the way delicious. Icy car, red helmet. You're redefining the things over there. I know the third picture is a helmet, but I'm also adding a prefix. For example, there are 10 helmets at the distance. Now, I will say, Lavanya, get me the helmet. Now, she'll ask me, ma'am, there are 10 helmets. Are you crazy? Tell me clearly. I will say, get me a red helmet. I hope you got the clarity. Adjective always modifies, gives you the clarity, information. How you're going to catch it out is in your hands. Always, it's about the noun. Also, it is about the adjective, how well you define. Okay, right. I guess we are done with noun, pronoun, verb, adverb, and adjective. The platform is open for you. Kindly let me know if you have any doubts. Any doubts from anybody here? Okay. Others? Okay, Sneha says yes, Sudhakar. Okay, I hope you all are taking up your running notes. Kindly stop me if you have any doubts. Right, Chaitanya? Thank you so much. Let's proceed. I guess last 2, 3 we have in terms of all these parts of speeches, all that. So preposition. A preposition is a word that shows the relationship between a noun and a pronoun. Now, students, you should never ever forget the roots. How we started our session? We started with a noun followed by a pronoun. Noun always represents what? You got to tell it to yourself. You need not tell it to me. Tell it there only in front of the screen. It's about name of a person. It could be a person. It could be a place. It could be a thing or an idea. What is pronoun? A repetition, a wording. They, them, she. Simple. And another word in the sentence. What's the meaning of sentence? A combination of more than 2 words. We call that as sentence. For example, I agree. I agree. Giant sir asked me, ma'am, would you like to take a session? I would like to invite you, ma'am. I say, sir, I agree. I agree is a sentence. It's a statement that I'm giving him. Now, when I say I agree, what sort of statement is that? That's an agreeing statement. Simple. So often indicating direction, place, time, or manner. The book is on the table. Now, please have a look at the picture, what I've posted there. It's very, very important. Usually on day-to-day basis, we use these kind of scenarios. If the book is placed on the table, it's on table, we always use on. The book is under the table, beside the table, we don't tell it. Now, what matters here, ma'am? The position matters here. The laptop is on my lap, right? The cell phone is right in front of me. She walked through the park. He arrived at 9 a.m. He shall leave by 1 o'clock. The cat is under the chair. Now, preposition clearly mentions what is the relationship that you have between a noun and a pronoun. Now, I'll make it simple. Noun ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಒಬ್ಬ ಮನುಷ್ಯ ಆಗಿರ್ತಾನೆ, ಇಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ಥಿಂಗ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಇಲ್ಲ ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಜಾಗ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಅಥವಾ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಒಂದು ಐಡಿಯಾ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಪ್ರನೌನ್ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಮನುಷ್ಯನ ಹೆಸರು ಇದ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಬದಲು ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಅದರ ಹೆಸರಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, Anusha is the resource person for the day. She touched her hands on Conquer English and Conquer PGCET. Now, what is happening? Anusha is using both noun and a pronoun. Hege ma'am, first sentence ali she took her name. Noun, Anusha anta ittu. Second sentence ali pronoun ittu. What is the meaning of pronoun? She engaged. Now I'm eliminating. I'm not retaking my name. Anusha ಮತ್ತೆ clutter ಮಾಡ್ತಲ್ಲ information. She's eliminating the duplication. Simple. Okay. So you can see on, in, next to, or beside, in front of, behind, between. Now, to sum up this particular slide, a preposition will always give the connection. ನೀನ್ ಏನೊಂದು ಬುಕ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ, ಅದ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ, ಹೇಗಿದೆ, ಯಾಕಿದೆ, ಆಲ್ ದೀಸ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್. ನಾವು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಮಾತು ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ, ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೊಂದು ಬ್ಯಾಕಪ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ ಆಗು ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಫಾರ್ ಎನಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಯು ಡೂ ಇನ್ ಯುವರ್ ಲೈಫ್, ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ದೇರ್ ಬಿ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಅಸ್ ಸೋರ್ಸ್. Now I cannot get into ovals, A-E-I-O-U. I cannot get into the articles. I'm just covering the things that which is quite informative and necessary for your examination to appear, right? Please let me know, should I have to retouch on anything here? Preposition, I think we are left with last two, and then I have a different word for you. So let me know. Let's proceed with conjunction if you do not have any doubts. Ma'am, illa fast ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿ, ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ನನ್ನ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಮಾಡಿ. Because the intention, all good?
Yes, ma'am.
Right, because the intention behind doing this session is for your benefit. Namdena toskodakalla idu. This is for you. The carpet is open for you to learn and walk around. Simple, right? Yeah. So the last but one, I believe it's conjunction. A conjunction is a word that connects words, phrases, or clauses in a sentence. How simple? Eshtu simple agide nodi. I wanted to go, but it was raining. I'll give one example from students' viewpoint. I wanted to attend Anusha mom's class, but she was boring. You understand now? What Anusha is doing, she is able to connect two different angles as one. I wanted to go is one statement, but now I'm keeping a pause there. It was raining, right? She's kind and intelligent. You can have tea or coffee. You have an option there. He didn't come because he was sick. ಅರ್ಥ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ, ನೀವೇನೇ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಪಾಸಿಂಗ್ ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ ಅಥವಾ ಅಂಡ್ ಕನೆಕ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಹೇಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಐ ವಾಂಟೆಡ್ ಟು ಗೋ ಬಟ್ ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ರೈನಿಂಗ್. It's a stopping thing. You have got a reason. I'm telling Jain sir, I don't want to take a session, but now I'm also telling, but the thing is that, sir, I cannot make it on today because I'm quite busy. You understand? But, and, or, because all these are the connector. That is the conjunction words where you are going to use it. For example, why didn't you come today for college? ಎಷ್ಟು ರೀಸನ್ಸ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ? ನಿಮ್ಮ ಅಜ್ಜ ಅಜ್ಜಿನ ಎಷ್ಟ್ ಸತಿ ಸಾಯಿಸ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೋ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಸರ್ ನಾನು ಬರ್ಬೇಕಂತಾನೆ ಇದ್ದೆ, ಆದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಅಜ್ಜಿ ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ಸತ್ತೋದ್ರು. All these things you say, right, as a student. Now, if I give all these examples, nimge matte bore agutte. So I'm just giving you the live examples. Always use this. Washroom ಹೋಗಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಟಕ 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 ಅಂತ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀರಾ, ಅದೇ ವಾಪಸ್ ಬರ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಕ್ಯಾಂಪಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಒಂದ್ ರೌಂಡ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಬರ್ತೀರಾ, ಗೆಟ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಟು ಯುವರ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್, ರೈಟ್? ಇಫ್ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಆಸ್ಕ್ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಗಿವ್ ದ ರೀಸನ್ಸ್, ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆ ಟೀಚರ್ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ರು, ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ರು, ಆಲ್ ದೀಸ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್. ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ವೇರಿಯಸ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಪಿಚಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ಟು ದ ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್. ಸೊ conjunction always gives the connection between two statements. Anusha, if you say this, why? Also give that connection. That is your conjunction. And the last one under this particular first umbrella comes as interjection. Very important. An interjection is a word or a phrase that expresses strong emotion or certain feeling, right? Have you ever come across, maybe your friends have seen, wow, nice, oops, hey, alas, all these things. Nammal hege, see, it all depends upon the regional languages what we have inculcated. This clearly mentions your emotion. What? This happened. There was a war between India and Pakistan very recently. Oh my God, that's an emotion. That's an interjection, which means Anusha one statement, start ಮಾಡಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ how she reacts to that is something very, very, very important. Right? I see a lot of cases that's happening. Maybe you all are active on social media. To get married itself, people are getting scared. Somebody's dumped in a drum. Somebody's given a supari to, kind of kill them, close them off. Now, what is happening? Array, you start with this only shit. Now, what is happening? Always interjection is that before you start any statement, ಅಯ್ಯೋ ಬಸ್ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತು ನಾನು ಹತ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕಂತಿದೆ ಬಸ್ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತು ಅಯ್ಯೋ, this is how you start. Che, this is how you start. And this is not something you practice. This will come like hage, just like that, it just comes out. It's an emotion that is connected to your emotion. Hey, watch out. Hey, look at that. Hey, look at that hero. Wow, he's amazing. All these, oops, I just dropped my class. Oops, I didn't go for that madam, so she's way too strict. Shit. All these you talk about, all these things talks about interjection. When you're happy, you'll say hooray, hip hip hooray, all that. So this talks about interjection. Before you start any statement, how well you are able to take out your emotion. Yay, all that comes a picture. Okay. ಎಂತದು ಆರ್ ಸಿ ಬಿ ವಿನ್ ಆಯ್ತು ಇಸ್ ಶಿಟ್ ಅಂದಿಲ್ಲ ಯಾರು. ಐ ಮೀನ್ ಯಾರು ಟ್ರೂ ಫಾಲೋಸ್ ಇದಾರೆ. ಯು ಸೆಡ್ ಯೇ, ಯು ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಕೈಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಯು ಡಿಡ್ yippee, you just dance, you just giggled. It was all nice. You understand, I believe. Now, depending upon the circumstance, you choose which emotion to choose. ಸತ್ತೋಗಿರೋರ್ ಮನೇಲಿ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಎಸ್ ಎಸ್ ಅಂತ ಯಾರು ಹೇಳೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ರೈಟ್? ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೆರಿ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಮದ್ವೆ ಮನೆಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಯಾರು ಹತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು ಶಿಟ್ ಈ ತರ ಆಗ್ಬಾರ್ದಿತ್ತು ಅಂತ. ಯು ನೀಡ್ ಟು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್, ಇಫ್ ಐ ಯೂಸ್ ದಟ್ ಶಿಟ್ ಈ ತರ ಆಗ್ಬಾರ್ದಿತ್ತು ಇನ್ ಸತ್ತೋರ್ ಮನೆ ಹೌಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಫೈನ್, ಬಟ್ ನಾಟ್ ದ ವೈಸ್ ವರ್ಸಾ. It's very important. Interjection clearly mentions what sort of emotion that you want to push out is all about your interjection. Okay. Please let me know if you have any doubts, because now we are getting into platform number 2. Let me revise, students. We just started with the basics in terms of noun with examples, then pronoun with examples, verb, then adverb, then we looked into adjective, preposition, conjunction, and interjection. Now, the chat box is open and the mic is all yours, I believe. Please let me know if you have any doubts.
No,
Let
ma'am.
us know small things. Yes, please. Anybody else? Do you have
No,
any
ma'am.
doubts? Good. ಸಣ್ಣ ಡೌಟ್ಸ್ ಅವ್ರು ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಿ, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಅಬ್ಸಲ್ಯೂಟ್ಲಿ ಫೈನ್. ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಟ್ಟು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಪರ್ಪಸ್ ನಂದು ಈಲ್ಡ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಲೆಟ್ ಮೀ ನೋ. So is the reason I'm in between injecting Kannada so that you get it fine. Please let me know if you have any doubts, students. All these topics are extremely very important, very, very important. At last, we'll take up a quiz. You will definitely have fun. So please let me know. Any doubts? The chat box is yours.
No, ma'am. Understood, ma'am.
Understood? Great. Others? Your acknowledgement is my motivation. Okay, great. Okay. Now, next comes very important. Students, and one more thing, nim gamanak tartidini. Whatever the topics I'm covering for the day is directly, fully connected to the syllabus what you have. Nimage syllabus ಏನಿದೆ PGCET ಅದನ್ನನೇ ಕೊಟ್ಟದು, ಏನು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ. ಐ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್. Kalpana, can you please unmute your mic and let me know what is. Kalpana, you there? Okay, Kalpana, I think I got your question. You are asking me, ma'am, why it et idu bandu conjunction anta ನೀವು ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ. It can function as a conjunction, Kalpana. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ when we use it as a conjunction, it means but or however ಅಂತ ಅಲ್ವಾ. Et ಅಂದ್ರೆ meaning ಏನು, but ಅಂತ ಅಥವಾ however ಆದ್ರೂ ಆಗಬಹುದು ಅಂತ. Basically, ಆ et ಅನ್ನೋ word, it is used to give a contrast or a connection between two ideas. For example, ಏನ್ ಹೇಳಿ, ಕಲ್ಪನಾ ಡಿಂಟ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಹರ್, yet she still talk to her. ಸುಮ್ನೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೇನೆ, we don't take it personally. ಕಲ್ಪನಾಗೆ ಅನುಷಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಷ್ಟನ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಬಟ್ ಸ್ಟಿಲ್ ಅನುಷಾ ಹತ್ರ ಅವ್ರು ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ರು. It is but or however, you can consider this as a conjunction. I repeat once again, for the question what you have asked in the chat box, it can be considered, it is a conjunction because it is giving the connection or a contrast between two ideas. Even though you don't like me, you talked to me, you spoke to me. Simple. I hope I'm clear, Kalpana. Daivittu heli enaru doubts ire. Okay, so thanks is accepted. Right. Any other doubts before we get into synonyms? Ask such questions, I love to answer. Gen Z, Keli. Any other doubts? Shall we take things forward?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. Hudugra, once again, I'm just flipping the slides. The very first one, we had our hands on basic English grammar, covering noun, pronoun, interjection, adjective, article, conjunction, and verb. Now we are getting into the second platform, that is in the name of synonym. Extremely very important. Synonym na ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಮಾನಾರ್ಥಕ ಪದ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. I repeat, ಸಮಾನಾರ್ಥಕ ಪದ. ಈಗ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳಿ, ಕಾಡು. ಕಾಡು ಇಸ್ ವಾಟ್? ಫಾರೆಸ್ಟ್. ಕಾಡುಗೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಹೆಸರು ವನ. ನಾನು ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ವೈ ಇಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ನಿಮ್ಗೊಂದು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಬರಬಹುದು. ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ಟು ನೋ ಒನ್ ವರ್ಡ್ ಇಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಸಿಕ್ಕಾಪಟ್ಟೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಯ್ತು. ವೈ ಶುಡ್ ವಿ ಇವನ್ ಲರ್ನ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್, ಥರ್ಡ್, ಫೋರ್ತ್, ಆಲ್ ದಟ್? Because of one word called as vocabulary building. Because the world is very competitive, right? Gone are those days where your parents, my parents, would score only 60-70%. They used to distribute sweet for the whole village. Nerve, in a class you see 9900, and you go to the bigger giant institutions, 9900 is the cutoff. There's a lot of competition. Vocabulary, ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ಶಶಿ ತರೂರ್ ಸರ್ ಹೆಸರು ಕೇಳಿರಬಹುದು, ರೈಟ್? ಮೊನ್ನೆ ಅದೇನಿತ್ತು, ಏನೋ ಅಬ್ರಾಡ್ ಏನು ಓವರ್ಸೀಸ್ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು, ನಮ್ಮ ಮೋದಿ, ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರೈಮ್ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಕಳ್ಸಿದ ಅವರನ್ನ, ತೇಜಸ್ವಿ ಸೂರ್ಯ ಅಂಡ್ ಅದರ್ UP leaders, all that. Why this is happening? The person with more vocabulary, you have a weapon. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಇರೋ ವೆಪನ್. ನೀವೇ ನೋಡಿ, ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಶನ್ ಇಸ್ ಅನ್ ಆರ್ಟ್. ಒಂದು ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಶನ್ ಒಂದು ರಿಲೇಶನ್ಶಿಪ್ ನ ಹಾಳು ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಅದೇ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಶನ್ ರಿಲೇಶನ್ಶಿಪ್ ನ ಸರಿ ಸಹ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಸೊ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಸೇ, if Pooja is not liking Anusha, Pooja, go to Anusha directly and talk. Don't go to Manasa and tell Anusha is like this. This is where the miscommunication is, right? Now get back to the track. Synonyms clearly mention samanarthaka pada, the same similar words, the words that which has, the similar meaning. Simple example, you can just have a look here. Happy, joyful. Manasa, I feel joyful, right? Happy. Giant said, I feel so happy to be chairing as an expert to your program. Simple. Now fast. Manasa, please be fast. Lavanya, you can be quick. Now, idu erada artha saha onde, but I'm able to put in front in different ways. Big is also same. Large. Inon heltin synonym. It's a giant. GIANT is giant. Smart, intelligent, sharp, wisdom. All these are alike. See, please have a look at the picture here. Listen, here it's the same. Old is ancient, andre haledu. Jungle, forest. Right, record. Nearly, almost. Walk, stroll. Rich, wealthy. Ma'am, what is the purpose of this slide? Is that to enhance your vocabulary. You need not necessarily always use one word. Usually ನಮ್ಮ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಮೇ ಬಿ ಮೈ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ನೋ ಇಟ್, ವೆನ್ ಎವರ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಪಾಸಿಬಲ್ ಐ ಮೇಕ್ ದೆಮ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ನ್ಯೂ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್. ಈಗ ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ, ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಡಿಫಿಕಲ್ಟ್ ಟು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್. ಐ ವಿಲ್ ರೀಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಇಟ್ ವಿತ್ ಅ ವರ್ಡ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ TDS. ಎಲ್ಲಾರು ಒಂದ್ ಕಡೆ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಇನ್ಮೇಲಿಂದ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಡೇ ಟು ಡೇ ಲೈಫ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ದ ವರ್ಡ್ ಡಿಫಿಕಲ್ಟ್. ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಯೂಸ್ TDS. TEDIOUS. I repeat, TEDIOUS. Tedious. That's not my cup of tea. I feel it difficult. I feel like I burn my hands. See, English is so good. Now, all the languages are good. As I'm primarily touching on this, I'm just fancifying things. So it's very important to enhance your vocabulary. For your examination, you can expect this. They may, for example, they may give you as happy, joyful. Fast, dash, so you know the answer. And not necessarily you will just write this only. Anything that which makes the sense with the question asked, you are free to go, right? So the first one was all about your parts of speeches, and the second one is about the synonyms, and third comes your antonyms. Kindly let me know if you have any doubts here. ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸತಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಸಿನಾನಿಮ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸಮಾನಾರ್ಥಕ ಪದ. ಅದೇ ಪದಕ್ಕೆ ಸೇಮ್ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ವರ್ಡ್ ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. That is your synonym. Maybe you have learned during your young age. Let me know if you have any doubts here. Okay, Nisarga says yes. Others? Should I have to repeat on synonyms? Samanarthaka pada? Beda. Okay. Next comes our third platform. Students, if you are keeping a track of what I'm teaching you, we are done with the first one, parts of speeches. Noun, pronoun, verb, adverb, adjective, conjunction, preposition, interjection is what we have covered. Second, we dived into synonyms, and now we are getting into antonyms. I request you to please pay complete attention. Now, synonyms ಅಂದ್ರೇನು? ಸಮಾನಾರ್ಥಕ. ಅದೇ antonyms ಅಂದ್ರೇನು? ವಿರುದ್ಧಾರ್ಥಕ. ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಇಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಕನ್ನಡ ಯಾಕೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕು, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಐ ಫೀಲ್ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಯುವರ್ ಕನ್ನಡಿಗಾಸ್. ಸೊ antonyms is opposite meanings. Example, I love you, I don't love you is your opposite. Serious ತಗೊಂಡ್ ಬರ್ದು ಬಿಟ್ಟಿರಾ? It was just an example, okay? Opposite meanings you got to give. So if that's the case, if I say hot, it's cold. Early, late. Win, lose. RCB win ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ the other team has lost it. Simple. Krishna, you're so kind, but I see Anusha, you're very cruel. Are you going up, Chayan sir? No, madam, I'm coming down. Simple. Nitin, is the box closed out there? I say no, it's opened already. Now, the meaning of antonyms clearly mentions that something, the two words that which goes in an opposite direction. Nitin, I feel you're so sad. He says, no, I'm happy. Simple. It's too contradictory. I want you to serve coffee, hot. So he says, no, it's very cold. Please serve it in hot. Now, what's happening? Two things are going in a different direction. If I say big, there's something small. Elephant is big, ma'am, whereas an ant is way too small. It's micro. Hey, drive too fast. Your mother says, your brother says, mom will never say, your brother says, your mother says, no, 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 keep it slow. No, let's not welcome accidents. So you understand? Synonym is samanartaka, same, but different, that thing. Antonym speaks about the opposite, two different opposite words. If I say that, you say this. Simple. Okay. Please let me know if you have any doubts. Students, if you can have a look, I have not kept so much of theory and all here. It is just the pictures, my explanation. If you're able to keep a track of it, I think it's good to go for you to bag your PGCET results. Right? Again, you have another 4 parameters to fulfill. There's just one part of those things. Any doubts here? Antonyms? I shall share the whole PPT with the organizing committee. They shall pass on. Right, Anu? I shall take things forward if that's the case. Next comes sentence correction. This is extremely very important from your syllabus viewpoint. Thank you, everyone. Noted. I'll take things forward. Sentence correction in English grammar refers to the process of identifying and fixing errors. Do you remember a couple of minutes ago, I was giving this funny example. Students usually, Macha, rain is coming, Macha. This is how they speak. I don't understand. It's not rain is coming. It's raining. It's raining. Blood is coming. Arey, where is your blood coming? It's bleeding. Lord, many times. I'll also give you one example because we have got into this particular slide. Let me give this. ಹುಡುಗ್ರ ನೀವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಇಂಟರ್ವ್ಯೂಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಲೇಬೇಕು ಒಂದು ದಿವಸ ಆಬ್ವಿಯಸ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ಎವಿಟಬಲ್. ನೀವು ಯಾವಾಗ ಇಂಟರ್ವ್ಯೂಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತೀರಾ ಒಂದು ಟಿಪ್ ತಲೆ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಿ ಐ ಟೋಲ್ಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಶೇರ್ ದಿಸ್ ವಿತ್ ಮೈ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಇಂಟರ್ವ್ಯೂಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತೀರಾ. ಆಮ್ ಅನ್ ಇಂಟರ್ವ್ಯೂಯರ್, ಯು ಆರ್ ಮೈ ಇಂಟರ್ವ್ಯೂ. ಬೇಸಿಕಲಿ ಯು ಆರ್ ದ ಕ್ಯಾಂಡಿಡೇಟ್. ನಾನು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, hi Pooja, introduce about yourself. Naವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಬೋದ್ತಿವಂತ್ರು. Thank you, ma'am. I'm Pooja. That's very, very wrong. I'll tell you why. Can someone say why that's wrong? I repeat, interviewer says, Pooja, introduce yourself. Pooja starts with, hello, sir. Thank you. I'm Pooja. I say that is wrong. Can someone justify this? Or someone can contradict with my statement? What could be the cause? What could be the reason here?
Thank you should
Already they have
always
said our name, Pooja,
Correct.
so we don't need to say our name once again.
Very true. What's your name?
Fasiha, ma'am.
Fasiha? Wonderful, Fasiha. That's the right answer. Friends, ಇದನ್ನ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು. See, I'll tell you one thing. Lot of us, ನಾ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ಸ್ ನ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ, ಮಕ್ಳು ಬೇಡ ಬಿಟ್ಟಾಕಿ. ನಮ್ಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟು ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಡಾಕ್ಟರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ, ಇದು ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ. ಇವಾಗ ನಿಮ್ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ ಓದಿದ್ರು, ರಕ್ಷಿತಾಶ್ ಅಂತ ಪರಿ ಓದಿದ್ರು, ಅದು ಒಳಗಿಂದ ಸತ್ವ ನನಗ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿರ್ಬೇಕು, ಆಯ್ತಾ? ನಾನ್ ಏನ್ ನಿಮಗ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, when the person has already taken Anusha's name, Pooja's name, then why are you retaking your name? Here we phrase this as presence of mind. Innೊಂದು ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ, common sense. When you have already taken my name, why should I be doing that? That's absolutely very, very wrong, right? Ma'am, sentence correction gu idukku ಏನ್ ma'am ಸಂಬಂಧ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, always that initiation, always that start is extremely very, very important. ನೀವು ಒಳಗಡೆ ಬರಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ ನಿಮ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಏನನ್ನ ವ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಸ್ಕ್ರೂಟಿನಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, is your resume or CV. Is there a difference between a resume or a CV, class? I mean, students, apart from spelling difference, resume and CV is coined as curriculum vitae. Any difference between them? If you are applying, would you go for resume or CV?
Resume.
CV, ma'am.
Okay, the person who said CV, can you please come back to me? Do you have any work experience? Are you a fresher?
Yeah, ma'am.
No.
I'm a fresher.
You're a fresher, always a fresher with no experience. You would coin it as resume. Resume. Okay, ಇವಾಗ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. Because I'm touching on English language. ಹುಡುಗ್ರ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ನೀವು ನೋಡ್ತಿರ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ನೋಡ್ತೀರಾ ಶೆಡ್ಯೂಲ್ ಸ್ಕೆಡ್ಯೂಲ್ ಫಿನಾನ್ಸ್ ಫೈನಾನ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ನೇನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರಪ್ಪ ವಿಟಮಿನ್ ಕೇಳಿರ್ತೀರಾ ಪ್ರಾಬಬ್ಲಿ ನೀವಂತರ ನಿಂದು ಓವರ್ ಆಯ್ತು ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ನಿಂದು ನೋ ಬಟ್ ಇಸ್ ರಾಂಗ್ ಏನೋ ಲಾಜಿಕಲಿ ಸ್ಪೀಕಿಂಗ್ ಬೋತ್ ಆಫ್ ಯುವರ್ ಪರ್ಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ರೈಟ್ ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಂಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ವಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಟೂ ಬೇಸ್ಡ್ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷಸ್ ಒನ್ ಇಸ್ American English, another one is UK based English. So however you take things forward, it is acceptable. So stop bullying your friends. English all of those things are accepted. Okay. So now let's get into this. Sentence correction in English grammar refers to the process of identifying and fixing the errors. Always, it's very important. You may ask me a question, Ma'am, ಇದು ತುಂಬಾ important andre. Students, I'll tell you one thing. Communication is the key to unlock a lot of things. If I'm going for an interview, if they ask me, of course, I've written resume, Anusha PGDFM, Anusha PhD, ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ. They ask me ultimately, Ma'am, can you introduce yourself? Sir, me, Anusha, sir, PG. If I do all these things, if I start, kind of fumbling all that, they'll make me go. And one thing, ellaru artha madkoli, if your HR, I repeat, if your HR, during your interview, if they say, I shall get back to you through mail, itra hedidre artha madkoli, diplomatically, he's saying you that you are not selected. Simple as that. You have to be very cautious, right? So get back to the sentence correction. We have few examples pasted here. She go to school is she goes to school. Can someone say why it is not she go to school and she goes to school? Any justification you've got? Why? Why does not she go to school? Why she goes antane yaak barbeku? Why? Goes something away. Give it a try. I can help you. I'll tell you one thing. Please, I guess somebody unmuted their mic.
Please repeat the question.
My question is, she go to school is marked as wrong and she goes to school is marked as right. Why is my question? Why? There's a reason. She goes to school is a continuous or just one-stop sentence. Is that continuous? She goes to school.
Future, ma'am.
Future, correct, perfect.
Present
It's a
tense.
future continuous tense. Future continuous, which means right today, even at the present, as you rightly acknowledge, present and the future, you see her going to the school. She goes to school and now yavaga goes anta heltini anta ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ when your daily routine, I repeat once again, the word goes, does, all these are used when you are into a daily routine. Anusha madam goes to Dayanand Sagar. Goes is every day, it's a routine for her. It's not go. Go can be one time of task as such. So is the reason. Okay. Then at last, you have word order. She only not likes tea. She does not like only tea. Now, what's the difference that you can find here, students? What is that she only not likes tea? Why does she does not like any tea? Give some work to your brain. Tell me something. ಏನಾದ್ರು ತಪ್ಪಾದ್ರೂ ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ನಾನು ಏನ್ ಕಲ್ತೆ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳಿ. We are here to commit to mistakes. Also, we are here to learn, unlearn, relearn. Tell me. I appreciate your initiative. Please tell me. Why? Why is that? Why does she does not like only tea is put across? Okay. I'll tell you one thing. She does ಅಂತ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. It's a direct order. She only not likes tea is not the thing. She only not likes tea is where comparison ಬರ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು. There is no because when we talk about the beverages, you have tea, you have milk, you have coffee, all that. She does not like only tea ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದಾಗ ಡಸ್ ಯಾವಾಗ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕಾಂಪಿಟೇಟರ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದಾಗ. ಏನ್ ಕಾಂಪಿಟೇಟರ್ಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್? ಟೀ, coffee. When there's a lot of comparison, you see does coming into the picture. When you say she only not likes tea anta helidre, you're telling that there are no other options for someone to drink. She does not like only tea anta helidre, Pooja ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಕಾಫಿ ಇಷ್ಟ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಮಿಲ್ಕ್ ಇಷ್ಟ, ಬಟ್ she don't go for tea. She'll go for green tea, but no tea. Simple. Okay. Then tense errors. Tense under past tense, future tense, and present tense. I am went to the market. Oh, bah. Lot of students, they commit these mistakes. I am went to market, ma'am. I go college, come now. I never understand that English. Ega, I'm not telling you that me, Anusha, I'm superior in English. I'm just making you understand. I'm keeping it simple. I'm keeping it straight. And I've seen a lot of students, accent imitate madak hogtare. I would like to do that. This, array, who is asking for all that? If you want to inculcate such things, you can do that. But always ensure the main motto or a goal of an English language is to speak fluently, write correctly, right? And to read proficiently. So always, Hudug, right, is not just English language. Any language you choose, read, write, and speak are the three weapons that you got to hold. I went to the market. I went as what tense, students? I went.
Past, ma'am.
What tense? It's a past. Wonderful. What if I say future tense, Kodi? What in terms of future? Future
Want
tense
to.
of I went to
Go to the market.
Sorry?
Will, ma'am.
I will go to market. I will go to market. Correct. That's how you give it. Last comes the pronoun errors. Me and him went there. He and I went there. Can someone give the reference out there? Ma'am, ನೀವೇ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಿ pronoun me, him, he ಎಲ್ಲ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ. ಈಗ me and him ಗೆ into ಹಾಕಿ, ಈಗ he and I ಗೆ right ಹಾಕಿದ್ದೀರಾ. What's the thing? Tell me. Tell me. Question yourself. It's not just me. You tell me. Why? Tell me. Yake, me and him went there is not considered, but he and I went there is directly, clearly considered. Why? Okay, I'll tell you one thing. ನೀವು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಆಗ್ಲೇ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಅನ್ನೋ ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ದಿಸ್. ವೆನೆವರ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಅ ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸ್, ಐ ರಿಪೀಟ್ ಒನ್ಸ್ ಅಗೇನ್, ವೆನೆವರ್ ವಿ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು portray something in form of sentence, always it has to be he and I. Whereas him and I is grammatically incorrect. ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ him ಅನ್ನೋದು object pronoun ಆಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. ಆದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ think ತರ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Him, his. So is the reason we always go for, whenever it is about sentence, Pooja, you and I, we shall go for a cafe. Anu, you and me, we shall go for a tournament. Now, what is happening whenever using sentence? Ma'am, adu tappagutta. Adu yak tappagutte andre, it is an object pronoun. Object andre, it can be a thing also, right? So object, when we are able to match it out there, it's not going to go in sync with the sentence. So always we use it as he and I. Ma'am, how these kind of things will be asked for our examination? Class, one thing you understand, they shall give you a sentence and they'll ask you to correct the sentence. For example, here only you can see, she go to school. Minimum one word or maximum two words they might ask you to correct out there. Please be gentle. Ma'am, ಇದು ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಬೇಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಗೊತ್ತಿರ್ಬೇಕು. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, ಇಫ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಲರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ಸ್ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್, ಎನಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಯು ಡೂ, ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್, ಯು ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್, ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಯುವರ್ ಗೋಲ್ಡನ್ ರೂಲ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ವೆರಿ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ನನ್ ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಆದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ನೀವು ನಾಮಿನಲ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಗೋಸ್ ಟು ಯುವರ್ ರಿಯಲ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಟೀಚಸ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಯುವರ್ ಅಸೆಟ್ಸ್. Simple, right? ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರ್ಬೇಕು ಯಾವ್ದು ಎಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಗೆಟ್ ಪ್ರೊಫಿಷಿಯಂಟ್ ವಿತ್ ಆಲ್ ದೀಸ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್, ದೆನ್ ಯುವರ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಸ್ಪೀಚಸ್ ಆರ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರೀಮ್ಲಿ ವೆರಿ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್, right? So sentence correction is one of the important questions for your examination, right? So with all your consent, please let me know if I can proceed with one word substitution. This is very easy. extremely easy. I don't have much time. I need not, put in a lot of efforts here to teach you. Please let me know if you have any doubts before I take things forward.
Continue, ma'am.
I'll continue. Others? Pooja is okay. Pooja, others? Okay, Banu Priya is
Yeah,
also
ma'am, you
okay.
can.
Shana is okay. Yeah, I can proceed. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am,
No,
you can
really?
continue.
That is what. See, look at the variations I can see with your English. Starting you said yes, ma'am. No, ma'am, all that. Now you see, look at that. ಒಂದು ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಯಿಂದ you just start hearing two things, you start inculcating. ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಹಾಗೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. I asked, shall I proceed? One person said you can proceed. The other person said you can continue. You see that shift happening. ಇದು ಯಾವಾಗ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಕಲ್ತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅದನ್ನ ಅಳವಡಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ನೀವು ಅದನ್ನ ಆಕ್ಷನ್ ತರಬೇಕು. ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೈ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆಸ್ಕ್, ಅನುಷಾ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ನಾನು ಒಂದೆರಡು ಹಿಂದಿ ಮೂವಿ, ಎರಡು ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಮೂವಿ ನೋಡ್ತೀನಿ, ನನಗೆ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತಾ ಮಾತಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂತ. ಐ ಆಸ್ ದಮ್ ಇನ್ ರಿಟರ್ನ್, ಯಾರು ಸ್ವಿಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದಾರೆ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಕಲಿತೀರಾ ನೀವು ಸ್ವಿಮ್ಮಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡೋದಂತ? ದೇ ಸೇ ನೋ. ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಹೌ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ವರ್ಕ್. ನೀರೊಳಗೆ ಇಳಿದ್ ನೀವು ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಸ್ವಿಮ್ಮಿಂಗ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದರ್ವೈಸ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಅ ಬಿಗ್ ನೋ. ಇನ್ ದ ಸೇಮ್ ವೇ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟಿಸಿಂಗ್. ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟಿಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಡನ್. Okay, the next, I think we are almost close to the ending part. One word substitution. What is this one word substitution is all about? A group of words, a chain of words coming together. You need not tell everything, just one word. For example, a life story written by oneself. Ankoli Pooja vandu life story aur mele aur barkontare, ನಾನು ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳೋ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. It's an autobiography. Very important slide for examination. This particular topic will definitely be asked for your exams. It says that when a group of words are given, one word alli heli ashte. Autobiography. All powerful is omnipotent. ನಾ ಹೇಳದ್ ಬೇಡ ಪೂಜಾ, ನೀವು ಎಂತ ಪರಿಪ, ನೀವು ಎಷ್ಟು ಪವರ್ಫುಲ್ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ, ನೀವು ಯಾವುದೇ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಹೇಳಿ. If I say debate, you are there. If I talk about some sports, you are there. So when you are able to conquer all the ways, like conquer English, conquer PGCET, you are omnipotent. ಒಂದೇ ವರ್ಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಓಕೆ, ಅನ್ಮ್ಯಾರಿಡ್ ಮ್ಯಾನ್ ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಅನ್ಮ್ಯಾರಿಡ್ ಮ್ಯಾನ್ ಅಂತ ಬರೀತೀರಾ? ನೋ, ಬ್ಯಾಚುಲರ್. ಅದೇ ಒಂದು ಲೇಡಿ ಶಿ ಇಸ್ ಅನ್ಮ್ಯಾರಿಡ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಶಿ ವಿಲ್ ರೈಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಆಸ್ ಸ್ಪಿನ್ಸ್ಟರ್, ರೈಟ್? ಆ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಆ ಸರ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಲ್ಲ, ಟೀಚರ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್? ಐ ಡೋಂಟ್ ನೋ ವಾಟ್ ಆರ್ ದ ಕೋಡ್ ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಕೆಪ್ಟ್ ಇಟ್. ಅಂಡ್ ದ ಒನ್ ಹೂ believes in God. Lavanya is a theist. Or you know this Anu, she's a theist. Simple. One who has no money. On pauper, avnatra en invest ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? Now what I mean to say is that one word substitution always eliminates too many words come into the picture. You will just hook to one word out there. Simple. Jayan sir, always he speaks positive. Appa, enta corona bandidre he's saying, positive ಆಗಿರು ಅಂತ. He's like one Buddha. Now I will say, Jayan sir is optimist. You will cut this Pooja. ನಾನು ಏನೇ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು she's not ready to accept. ನೋಡ್ದ ಇವತ್ತು ಅನುಷಾ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಕಾಣ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. For everything she's, passing her comments. She's so negative. I will say, Pooja is very pessimist, Nerf, I hope you are able to understand. ಇಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾತಾಡೋ ಬದಲು ಬೇಡ, ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಜೆನ್ಸಿ, ಯು ಡೋಂಟ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಇಟ್. ಹುಡುಗರ, ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತು, ಒಂದು ರೀಲ್ 20 seconds ಗಿಂತ ಮೇಲಿದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಕೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ, ನೋಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೂ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ತಕ್ಷಣ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಫ್ಲಿಪ್, ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ವಿಚ್, ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಸ್ಕ್ರಾಲ್ ಇಟ್. ಇನ್ ದ ಸೇಮ್ ವೇ, eliminate all lengthy group of words, come up with only one single word is all about the explanation of one word substitution. Now, only these are the few examples I've quoted. The organizing committee shall share all the things. The S Academy is there for your aid. Do not worry. They shall share all the question papers with all the study materials run through. Okay. Now, let me know if you have any doubts here. We have something interesting coming our way. I think I just have some 2-3 slides to take things forward. Any doubts? Bere tara heli. I don't have any
No,
doubts.
ma'am.
You proceed. No. Tell me, give me other ways, the synonyms. How can you say?
All clear, ma'am.
Okay, Harshit has written continuous tense goes in continuous tense. Perfect. Correct, Harshit. I just noticed. Ma'am, once again, repeat question. Okay, I think we have passed that. Anybody else? Any doubts you have? Bere all clear ante yarge. Aitu Bhaskar avrige. Okay, done. Right. Next comes idioms and phrases. ಇವಾಗ ನಾನು ಒಂದಷ್ಟು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ನಾನೇ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ಒಂದಷ್ಟು ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್. ಮೇ ಬಿ ನಿಮ್ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳದ್ ನೋಡಿರ್ತೀರ, ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಮಾತಾಡ್ಬೇಡ ಸುಂದರ. All these you just talk around yourselves and you giggle a lot. For example, I say, PGCET on the exam, ಈಸಿಯಾಗಿ ಬರೀತೀನಿ. ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಬಂತು ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಈಸಿ ಚೀಸಿ ಅದೆಲ್ಲಾನು? ಆಲ್ ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ idioms. Idioms clearly says that you're not telling things straight, but you're using other words, literally meaning words to just fix it. ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಸೇರಿದಾಗ you had something called as the ice breaking session ಅಂತ. Do you remember what is ice breaking session your teachers did for you? Ice breaking session ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿರಬಹುದು ನೀವು.
The first session.
The very first
session to eliminate that starting fear, like stage fear and all.
Correct. Iga, as soon as I started the session, did I directly get into the speeches? Did I say something? Did I just start with something? Did I give some guidelines, 3 guidelines? That's very, very important. Hello class, let's start with this idioms. That doesn't work out here, because I'll tell you one ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ನಿಮಗೆ, because I'm also a teacher, I understand. No matter how wonderful your teacher is, no matter how wonderful real example she quotes, after some time 20 ನಿಮಿಷ ತಲೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. I know as a teacher I shouldn't be telling this, but this is a human, a psychology, a tendency. No matter how wonderful you are in terms of interaction, after ಮತ್ತೆ ಇವಾಗ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀನಾರ, ಅಯ್ಯೋ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ, right? So but it's in your hands. No, there comes a disclaimer, it's completely in your hands. It's okay to go off and get back, but to stay in that objective line is very important. Okay, so idioms and phrases straight ಆಗಿರೋದನ್ನ ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ ತರ ಹೇಳೋ ತರ. A piece of cake. Now Pooja says, "Ma'am, what you taught in today's session is just a piece of cake for me." Piece of cake andre it's a very easy one anta artha. Anu, see eye to eye, which means I agree with you. I agree with you. Hit the sack, rain, cats and dogs. One thing I'll tell you now. Students, I have a question. I don't want the other set of students, Nitin, Lavanya and all, to answer. Please tell me. If you can hardly feel the rain, but it's raining outside, ನಿಮ್ಗದು ಹಂಗೆ ಬರ್ತಿದೆ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ, but you can, it's very light. What do you call that in English?
Drizzling.
Drizzling.
No, we don't call that as drizzling. I'm talking about a light rain. Hardly you can feel on your skin. What do you call that as? ಬೇರೆ ಹುಡುಗರು try ಮಾಡಿ, let me know. Okay, please take this to your vocabulary. When there's a light rain, hardly you can feel, we call it as what? We call it as, is there anybody? I guess few students who know it can answer. I repeat, when you can lightly feel the rain. Few students know it, so I'm stopping. Light rain. What do you call that as? Okay, take this. It's called as spitting. Spitting. For example, Pooja says, "Mom." Mom says, "Do not go out." Then Pooja says, "Mom, it's just spitting. Let me go up and come." Simple. Light rain bartidano avashyakate illa. You can say it's spitting. Neevu heli drizzling correct agide, but the scenario is different. When you can actually feel the rain and the rain is moderate. I repeat, when you can actually feel the rain and when it is moderate, we call that as drizzling. And at last, when it is too much of raining, heavily raining, we call it as pouring. Pouring. I repeat once again, when it's a very light rain, we call it as spitting. Barkodi elladru. When there's a moderate rain where you can actually feel it, clearly feel it, we call it as drizzling. And the last one, it is heavily raining, we call it as pouring. Pouring. As your friends rightly acknowledge, ice breaking session as well. I don't know who is Fasiha. Even she doesn't know who is Anusha ma'am, right? So I'm going to just start. So students, can you let me know? Students, can you write your responses in the chat box? What is happening? I'm trying to build a conversation. I'm making you all comfortable. Like, you go comfortable. This is what I told you. In my class, to speak in Kannada, Hindi, English is your discretion. I am not going to, barricade it out there, right? So once in a blue moon, very rarely, spill the beans, reveal a secret, hit the books, study hard. All these are the phrases that we can use indirectly, which are flashy. I think Gen Z, this is what they take up with, right? So please have a look into this one as well. Next, let's get into pairs expressing relationship. We just have last 2. Pairs expressing relationship is where between 2 words you are going to connect cause enagutte, effect enagutte. For example, if somebody say Rekha. If Rekha is able to work hard, what is the effect of her hard work? Success, obviously. ಅಥವಾ ಹಾರ್ಡ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಹಾಳಾಗೋಯ್ತು ಬೇಡ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಅದು ಓಕೆ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಯುವರ್ ಸ್ಮಾರ್ಟ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಇಟ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಓಕೆ ಪೂಜಾ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಏಬಲ್ ಟು ವರ್ಕ್ ಸ್ಮಾರ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಯು ಸಿ ದ ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನಿಂಗ್ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಸ್ಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಟೂ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ರಾತ್ರಿ ಸಹ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಇದ್ರೆ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಬರ್ಬೇಕು ಸೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಟು ಹೋಲ್ ಒಂದು ಪೆಟಲ್ ಒಂದು ಫ್ಲವರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ನೋ ವಾಟ್ ಐ ಮೀನ್ ಟು ಸೇ ಇಸ್ ದಟ್ ಪೇರ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಸಿಂಗ್ ರಿಲೇಶನ್ಶಿಪ್ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ಲಿ ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ದಟ್ ವೇರ್ whom should I take? Harshit Kumar, he's going to attend the class of PGCET. Okay, it is his cause of attending all the classes. What is the effect? Success in securing first rank. Simple. I hope you are able to understand. Pairs expressing relationship always have two variables come into the picture, and you will see if you do that, this will come into the picture. Anushka PGCET class ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಮಾಡಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ is very important. There is one more person ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಹರ್ಷಿತ್ ಕುಮಾರ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅವ್ರು ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ ಬಂತು ಹರ್ಷಿತಾ ಕುಮಾರಿ ಅಂತ ಯಾರು ಇರ್ತಾರೆ ಸೊ I'm just giving example ಹರ್ಷಿತಾ ಕುಮಾರಿ ಅನ್ನೋರು she will not attend the class now she will see what is the reflection of not attending simple always pairs expresses the relationship if I do that what is it ಫೈರ್ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಬೆಂಕಿ ಹತ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಬರ್ನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಎಂತ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಸುಡುತ್ತದೆ ಸೊ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಯು ನೀಡ್ ಟು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ಲಿ ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಯುವರ್ ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಯುವರ್ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ನಾ ಚಲೋ ಓದಿದೆ ನಾನು 10th ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ಗೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಸಿ ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಸ್ಕೋರ್ ಗುಡ್ ಬೆಟರ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಮೇ ಬಿ ಸ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರಿ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಇಫ್ ಐ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಸ್ಟಡಿ that's a different scenario right so pairs expressing relationship from what to what is there any contrast is there any sequence I cannot say that first second third fourth idu ಒಂದು sequence ma'am ನಾನು random ಆಗಿ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಬಹುದಲ್ಲ ಖಂಡಿತವಾಗ್ಲೂ in research and all we do all that that's not required please understand only the gist of it any doubts I guess this is the last takeaway we have some quiz at last please stay connected all good till here class any doubts should I have to repeat anything this material shall reach okay great
Ma'am, if you don't mind, can you please share the first slide?
First slide this is my first slide then comes this
Next, ma'am.
we are landing here basic English grammar this is my very first one I have segregated around 8 platforms for all of you so this is your first one the basic English grammar in the name of parts of speeches then yellow nimge ovals articles that won't be asked all of that comes to your sentence all that you can take it do not worry so what are the major things in terms of your syllabus is what I have covered you can just have a look at your syllabus of PGCET exam all good should I take it
Can
forward
I see the noun and pronoun slide as well?
yeah this is noun and here comes the pronoun I hope the screen is all visible please let me know
Yeah, ma'am.
oh
Which one is the next? Might be the second, right? Oh, okay.
now
Pronoun. Next.
now pronoun verb
Okay. Adverb.
adverb
Okay.
adjective
Adjective.
preposition
Okay.
conjunction interjection
Thank you, ma'am.
so basically we have 8 right all good
Yeah, ma'am.
what's your name
Alka.
Alka okay Alka thank you right so let me clarify
Excuse me,
as
ma'am.
Alka rightly yes please
Ma'am, in syllabus we have famous books in English literature. Can you please
that's what I
tell
was
us?
about to cover that where Alka got into the picture she wanted some clarity I shall take that next do not worry okay
Yeah, ma'am, sure.
then we had our hands on synonyms samanarthaka pada antonyms viruddharthaka pada with all these meanings and then we looked into sentence correction for by one word substitution where you have bunch of words framed in a sentence you will collide all and come up with one word and then we had our hands on idioms and phrases how if not directly indirectly how well you can fancifully can make things done. And then pairs expressing relationship, always pairs is that the second one is connected to the first one, basically the cause and effect. If I attend PGCET class, what is my success rate? Simple. And then this is what your friend asked, famous books in English literature. Now, I'll also tell you one thing, students. I have just jotted some 4 here because of the time constraint as well as the content constraint in terms of the time not going in sync. But the study material, what you receive, shall have a lot. Just for your understanding, I've just put across here. Book title we have, author and genre. Usually we pronounce it as genre. So that's our wish how you take things forward. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಗೆ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ನಿಮಗೆ ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ಇದ್ರೆ, ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಪ್ರೈಡ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಪ್ರೆಜುಡೈಸ್ ಕೋಲನ್ ಜೇನ್ ಆಸ್ಟಿನ್ ಕೋಲನ್ ಹಾಕಿ ಜಾನರ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಬರಿಬೇಕು ನೀವು. ಅಥವಾ ವೈಸ್ ವರ್ಸ, they'll give it as Hamlet colon tragedy dash. Basically, you have to write the author name. One more scenario. You have Harper Lee colon social justice colon dash. So what's the book title? This is a question will be asked. I've just listed some 4, the examples here, but you have many, many more such. The organizing committee shall share all such, which you probably by tonight or tomorrow morning. You can just have a look. Here, nothing I got to, explain all that, but one thing here it is, I'll just explain this. Please have a look, follow the cursor. Allegory and satire. Any idea what is allegory and satire? Genre and the style hudugra. Style. Romance, preeti irbahudu, ಅಥವಾ ಒಂದು classic traditional touch ಇರಬಹುದು. Hamlet one tragedy. Emotional way of things. Social justice is where that which arises from the society. What is this allegory, satire? Any idea you have? What is this? According to your knowledge, what is it?
Hidden meaning.
Hidden meaning. Wonderful, right? Always these kind of styles, ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಒಳಗೊಳಗೊಳಗ್ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗೋದು, ಏನಾಯ್ತು ಎತ್ತ ಆಯ್ತು, all of that thing. ಇದ್ಯಾಕ್ ಈ ತರ ಆಯ್ತು, ಇದ್ಯಾಕ್ ಆ ತರ ಆಯ್ತು. One simple example, most of you are Kannadigas. ರೀಸೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಒಂದು ಯುದ್ಧ ಕಾಂಡ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಮೂವಿ ಬಂತು, ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ಅಜಯ್ ರಾವ್ಸ್ ಮೂವಿ. ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಕೇಸ್ಗೋಸ್ಕರ he will go very deep. He'll understand mothers. Now you don't write all these things, I'm just making you understand. Hidden ಅನ್ನೋದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ, I found this. Next ಯಾಕೆ, ಏನು, why did she do that, what happened with her daughter, what was her daughter's nature, what was that person's, what was it about the victim, all these things. Animal Farm, George Orwell is the author. Style ಏನು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, as your friends said it rightly, hidden things. ಇದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಇದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಇದ್ಯಾಕ್ ಹೀಗೆ, ಇದ್ಯಾಕ್ ಹಾಗೆ, ಇದು ಈ ತರ ಬಂದು ಈ ಕಡೆ ಯಾಕೆ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ. All these things will be understood. So this person in his Animal Farm book title, his style is to, whatever the things that are in the name of hindrance, he tried to dig it out. ತೆಗಿಯೋದು. ನಿಮ್ಮನೇಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಸಾಕ್ತಾನೆ, ನಿಮ್ಮನೇಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಬೆಕ್ಕು ಅಡ್ಡ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಹಂಗೆ ನೀನು ಹೋಗ್ಬಾರ್ದು, ತಕ್ಷಣ ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೂಪರ್ಸ್ಟಿಷಿಯಸ್. ಯು ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಯಾಕೆ ಆಯ್ತು ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಂಡೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ದೆನ್ ಅಗೇನ್ ಯು ಲಾಸ್ಟ್, ಯು ಆರ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಸಚ್ ಅ ನಟೋರಿಯಸ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್. ಆಯ್ತು ಓದೇನಿಕೋ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ your mom says, your mom also doesn't know, ನಮ್ಮ ಅಮ್ಮಂಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಸುಮ್ನೆ they will say don't do this, don't. There are reasons, I'm not denying the fact, they are there, but you are trying to dig. ಯಾಕೆ ಹೀಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬಾರ್ದು. You all ask, why should we not cut our nails in the evening, why during the daytime? You ask all these, why are we not supposed to leave free hair when we go for a temple, all that, still we do it. You try to dig it out. That is what the allegory and satire talks about, right? I don't have much to explain with this particular slide. It's just that know certain books and the author and the genre they are into, right? So this is it. Please let me know if I have to cover any of the things here. All good here? I guess I've touched end.
Ma'am,
Please,
related to these topics, can we get the materials, ma'am?
definitely you shall get it. Definitely you'll get by tonight or tomorrow. You shall receive this one PPT and followed by our S Academy's notes. Do not worry about that. We are there to help you.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you. Next comes the conclusion. I think I've covered all of it. Please stay tuned. Do not leave the chat because I've got some nice quiz for all of you. Let's end with that. First one is, I would like to conclude this way: grammar forms the foundation of effective communication. ನೀವೇನೇ ಮಾಡಿ, ನಾನು ಒಂದು ಟೀ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು, ಟೀ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ನನಗೆ ಇಂಗ್ರೀಡಿಯೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ತುಂಬಾ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ನನಗೆ ನೀರ್ ಎಷ್ಟ್ ಬೇಕೋ ಹಾಲು ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಬೇಕು, ಅದೇ ತರ ಟೀ ಪೌಡರ್ ಬೇಕು. ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಏಲಕ್ಕಿ ಗಿಲಕ್ಕಿ ಹಾಕಲ್ವಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ದಟ್ ಎಲೈಚಿ ಆಲ್ ದಟ್ಸ್ ಅದು ಸುಮ್ನೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ ಫ್ಲೇವರ್ಸ್. ಬಟ್ ಟು ಮೇಕ್ ದ ಇಂಗ್ರೀಡಿಯೆಂಟ್ಸ್, ದ ಮೇಜರ್ ಇಂಗ್ರೀಡಿಯೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ ದೀಸ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್, ಇಡಿಯಮ್ಸ್ ನಾನು ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ, ಇಡಿಯಮ್ಸ್ ಚೀಸಿ ಪೀಸಿ ಆಲ್ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಎಲೈಚಿ. ಅದನ್ನ ಹಾಕ್ತಿರೋ, ಜಿಂಜರ್ ಹಾಕೊಳ್ತಿರೋ, ಅದು ನಿಮಗ್ ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದು. ಏಂತಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಆಗಿ ಟೇಸ್ಟ್ ಬರ್ಲಿ ಅಂತ. ಇನ್ ದ ಸೇಮ್ ವೇ ಯೋರ್ ಗ್ರಾಮರ್ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಅ ಫೌಂಡೇಶನ್ ಟು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಅ ವೆರಿ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಎಫಿಕಸಿ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಶನ್. Then parts of speech, your sentence structure, vocabulary definitely helps you. Students, I'll tell you one more thing. One tip ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ ನನ್ನ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ. ನೀವು ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ಗೆ ಅಂತ ಯಾರು ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಡಿ, ಜೀವನಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂತ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಆಗಿ. ಯು ನೆವರ್ ನೋ. ಯೂಶಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿನ್ ಯಾರು ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೂ ಕದಿಬಹುದು. ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿ ಐ ಟಾಕಿಂಗ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಮನಿ, ಹಣ. ಸರಸ್ವತಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ನೀವು ಎಲ್ಲಾದ್ರೂ, ವೇರ್ ಎವರ್ ಯು ಗೋ, ಎನಿ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ವರ್ಲ್ಡ್, ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಶೈನ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಎನಿಥಿಂಗ್, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ನೋಬಡಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸ್ಟೀಲ್ ದಟ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಯು. ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಡಿ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಕಲ್ಕೋಬೇಕಂತ. ಫಾರ್ ಯುವರ್ ಲೈಫ್ it is like infinite learning out there. Then we learned on synonyms, antonyms, idioms, one word substitution. All these are added for your richness to your language, right? ನಾನು ಇವಾಗ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ನೋಡಿ, ನಂದು ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ ಒಂದ್ ಕಡೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಒಂದ್ ಕಡೆ ನಾನು ಏನೋ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಎಕ್ಸೈಟೆಡ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಾನು ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ನಂದು ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾ ಡಿಸೇಬಲ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಆದ್ರೆ ನನ್ನ ಧ್ವನಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ನಿಮಗೆ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ನೀವ್ ಅನ್ಕೋತೀರ ನಾನು ಹಂಗಿರ್ಬೋದು. Of course, you have seen me in that picture, all that, but it differs maybe. My voice articulation makes it all clear, because just one way. I request someone to please mute your mic. Okay, then practice with sentence correction. Dayaviಟ್ಟು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. And one way to improve your English is, please lock your room. ಮುಂದೆ ಏನ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ, ಲಾಕ್ ಯೋರ್ ರೂಮ್, ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಇನ್ ಫ್ರಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಮಿರರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಟಾಕ್ ಟು ಯೋರ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಇನ್ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್. ಏನ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಮಾತಾಡ್ಬೇಕು, ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ಆಗಿದ್ದಿಂದ ಏನೇನಾಯ್ತು ಸಾಯಂಕಾಲವರೆಗೂ, ಯು ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಪೀಕ್, ಯು ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಟೆಲ್ ಟು ಯೋರ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್, ಹೇ ಅನುಷಾ, ಐ ವೋಕ್ ಅಪ್ ಅಟ್, ಯು ಸಿ ಅ ಲಾಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಾನ್ಫಿಡೆನ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಯೋರ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್. ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ಹುಡುಗ, ದರ್ ಇಸ್ ಅನ್ ಆರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ದಟ್ ಸೇಸ್ ದಟ್ out of 100%, almost 60% of the people, they fear to see themselves in the mirror. They cry. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ನಂಗೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂಚೂರು ಡಿಂಪಲ್ ಬರ್ಬೋದಿತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ನಂಗೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂಚೂರು ಕೂದ್ಲು ಇರ್ಬೋದಿತ್ತಲ್ವಾ, ನಾನು ಇನ್ನೊಂಚೂರು ಫೇರ್ ಇರ್ಬೇಕಿತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಇನ್ನೊಂಚೂರು ತಿನ್ ಇರ್ಬೇಕಿತ್ತಲ್ಲ. ಆಲ್ ದೀಸ್ ಕಮ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್. ಆಲ್ ದೀಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಟೇಕ್ ಆಫ್. ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಶನ್ ಬಿಲ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಯು ಸಿ ಲಾಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಮಿಂಗ್ ಯು. ದಟ್ಸ್ ಅ ಪವರ್, ವೆಪನ್. Then practice with sentence, that you will do that. Knowledge of famous literary works enhances. ಹುಡುಗ್ರ, if anybody is in a toddler stage, ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ನನ್ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಅಷ್ಟು ಬರಲ್ಲ, ತಲೆ 1000 ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಮಾತಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂತ, ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಏನೇನೋ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀವಿ. Happens, all this happens, it's a human tendency. I'll suggest you one thing. ಸುಧಾಮೂರ್ತಿ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಹೆಸರು ನೀವು ಕೇಳಿರ್ಬೇಕು. ಐ ರಿಪೀಟ್, ಸುಧಾಮೂರ್ತಿ ಮೇಡಮ್. ಓಕೆ, ಕನೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ಟು ಇನ್ಫೋಸಿಸ್. ಮೇಡಮ್ ತುಂಬಾ ಬುಕ್ಸ್ ಬರೀತಾರೆ, ಫಿಕ್ಷನಲ್ ಬುಕ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಫಿಕ್ಷನಲ್. ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ತುಂಬಾ ಲೇಮನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಹೇಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೀವೋ ಆ ಭಾಷೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಲೀನ್ ಆಗಿ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೆದಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಶಹೀದ್ ಅರೂರ್ ಸರ್ ತರ ಇರಲ್ಲ. ಐ ಆಮ್ ನಾಟ್ ಡಿನೈಂಗ್ ದ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ದಟ್ ಕಂಪ್ಯಾರಿಸನ್ ಆಲ್ ದಟ್, ಬಟ್ ಸ್ಟಿಲ್ ಸುಧಾಮೂರ್ತಿ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಬುಕ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ, ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ವಂಡರ್ಫುಲ್, ರೈಟ್? So yeah, so this is your tip for the day. The more you read and write, the better your grammar will become. So this is what, and the references, students, you can have a look there. I have attached few links here. All these are from trusted YouTube sources. Our one YouTube hakidre, like one the video hakidre, they have got series of watch shows to be done. They're amazing. So I can help you with that. Please let me know if you have any doubts. But before that, I think I've got something for you. Tell me, any doubts you have? Because you have to get into the quiz part next. Any doubts, anybody? Please let me know. Before we take it forward with the quiz aspect, do you want me to retouch on anything or any questions you have from your end? Ma'am, yav tara prepare agbeku, yen madbeku, anything like that? Please feel free to ask class. What is tedious? The meaning of tedious is difficult, Chaitanya. Difficult. Nange idu kashta aagta ide is tedious. Tedious, difficult. From today, stop saying difficult. Say it's very tedious. It is tedious. Simple. I hope I have
topics which you have covered, will anything come?
Bhavatarini, can you please be clear? I guess there's a lot of background glitches.
It's raining here, ma'am. Ma'am, only
It's
only these topics which you covered will come, or apart from this there will be
no. These are the things majorly, primarily 99.9% you can expect. I hope you have run through the syllabus that you have actually received, right? Please run through once again. I think it is posted in your group. If not, the committee shall share it in the group, right? According to your syllabus, whatever I've taught now, it's more than sufficient, is what I personally feel. And I guess somebody asked about the famous books, all that. Probably that person holds the syllabus, I believe, because in your syllabus, that is your last topic. Any other doubts? Anybody? Do you want me to?
Ma'am, any tricks or tips to write exam? Ma'am?
Rajesh, there's no, what do you mean by tips or tricks? I'll tell you, your tip is this one only, the session, what has happened, Rajesh. But I would strongly tell you, Rajesh, one health in a scenario, if you want to cut a tree, always spend more time on sharpening your axe so that with one shot you will see your tree going down. ಏನಿದ್ರ ಅರ್ಥ ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದೀನಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಿಪರೇಷನ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗ್ ಆಗಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಚಕ್ ಚಕ್ ಅಂತ ಬರೀಬೇಕು. ಇನ್ನ ಒಂದ್ ವಿಷಯ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ, ನೀವು ಯಾವ್ದೇ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ ವೆರಿ ವೆರಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ ಇಸ್ ದಟ್ ರೀಡ್ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ ಟ್ವೈಸ್ ಥ್ರೈಸ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ. That is the tip that what you can take it. And always, Rajesh, one tip, one golden rule, what you can affix or hold it with you at the time of attending is that your parts of speeches, extremely very important. Nanik Takshana, I will say, Varsha. Varsha example goes to what parts of speech? Can someone give me answer? Varsha.
Noun.
Wonderful. It's noun. What if I say she's playing in the playground? She is an
Pronoun.
example of which pronoun?
Pronoun.
Rajesh, Rajesh, ಹೇಗ್ ಹೇಳಗಾಯ್ತು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಇವಾಗ? ಹೇಗ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಿ ಟಕ್ ಅಂತ?
ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಂದ ಲಿಸನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದೀವಿ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
Exactly. This is how your tips and tricks work. ಹಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಜಾದು ಮಂತರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಓಜಿ ಆಗ್ತೀನಿ. That shaky
Ma'am,
song has
like I asked
100%.
in the way that how to manage the time and when you're stuck with one answer, how to spend the time,
Okay,
like
okay.
in that way, ma'am.
Thanks for that clarity. As he has given me the clarity, let me just confine things. In terms of time management, ನಿಮ್ಮ complete paper ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಕಾರ descriptive objective ಅಂದ್ರೆ MCQs descriptive?
Ma'am, completely it is MCQ.
Exactly right. I think Rajesh, your question itself holds the answer as well. MCQ agiro karana, lot of your time should go to your quantitative logical reasoning part. I repeat once again, lot of your time management nimma kailide. Nanu nimge ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ, out of 6 subjects, out of 6 areas, Rajesh, whichever you feel, ma'am, ಇದಿಷ್ಟು ನಾನು ಈಸಿ ಏರಿಯಾಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ, ಅದನ್ನ ಓದಿ ಮುಗಿಸ್ಬಿಡಿ. ಅದನ್ನೇ ನೀವು ಬೇಗ ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ಕೈಗೆ ಬಂತು ರಾಜೇಶ್. What you will do, you will not directly get into the thing that will give you heart attack. Simple example I'm giving you. Mathematical part, I'm not asking you to go. ನಿಮ್ ಯಾವ್ದು ನಿಮ್ದು ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ, ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ಇಸ್ ಯುವರ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಂತ್, ಎನ್ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ದಟ್ ಇನ್ ದ ನೇಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಪರ್ಚುನಿಟಿ. ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಗೋ ಫಾರ್ ಯುವರ್ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್, ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಗೋ ಫಾರ್ ಯುವರ್ ಅದರ್ ಸೆಟ್ ಇನ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಜನರಲ್ ನಾಲೆಜ್, ಆಲ್ ದಟ್. ನಿಮಗೆ ಏನ್ ಕಷ್ಟ ಇದೆ ಇದು ಮುಗಿಸಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಯು ಗೋ ಫಾರ್ ಇಟ್. ದ ರೀಸನ್ ಇಸ್ ದಟ್ ಔಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ 1 hour ಇದ್ರೆ 15 minutes ಅಲ್ಲಿ 20 minutes ಅಲ್ಲಿ you're able to cover the easiest part, then the ಬಾಕಿ half an hour or 45 minutes will go to your toughest part. ಹುಡುಗ, this is a tip for everybody. ನಿಮಗೆ ಯಾವ್ದು ಈಸಿ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ ಅಥವಾ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಓಕೆ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ, ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಗೋ ಫಾರ್ ಇಟ್. I have seen students, question number 1 ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಗೋಡೆ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ, ನೆಲ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. I never understand this logic. You are basically killing the time. If you do not know, move to next question, get back to that question later. Whichever the part is your easy, time management should always be utilized first on the easiest questions. Easiest ಅನ್ನಕ್ಕಿಂತನೂ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಏರಿಯಾ ಒಂದು ಕಂಫರ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಆ ಕಂಫರ್ಟ್ ನ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ಸ್ ಬರ್ತೀವಿ, ನೆಟ್ PGCET ಅಂತಲ್ಲ, ನಮಗೂ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಸಿನಾರಿಯೋಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂತೆ, GST, ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಎಥಿಕ್ಸ್. ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಡೂ ಇಸ್ ದಟ್ ವಿಚೆವರ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಕಂಫರ್ಟಬಲ್ ವಿತ್, ವಿಚ್ ವಿ ಫೀಲ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಪೀಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಕೇಕ್ ವಾಕ್, ವಿ ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ದಟ್. ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕೂತ್ಕೋತೀವಿ, ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ ಟೈಮ್ ಬೇಕು. ಐ ನೀಡ್ ಟು ಥಿಂಕ್ ಸೋ ಮಚ್, ಅನುಷಾ, ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ವರ್ಕ್ ಇಟ್ ಔಟ್. ಸೊ ಇಸ್ ದ ರೀಸನ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಟೆಲಿಂಗ್ ಯು. ಅಥವಾ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ರಾಜೇಶ್ಗೆ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟೇಟಿವ್ ತುಂಬಾ ಈಸಿ, ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಕಷ್ಟ. Finish that one first so that you can clearly equally distribute your time as such. This is one tip you can take. But one more thing, ನಿಮ್ OMR ಎಲ್ಲ ಇದ್ರೆ ಒಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಬಬಲ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಬಂದ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ ಶೇಡ್ ನ, ಅದನ್ನ ಹಾಗೆ ಇಟ್ಟಿರಿ. You come to that, you revisit that question, and then you can go for it. So whichever you feel like that's your plus point, plus into plus ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಡಿ, ಆಮೇಲೆ minus into minus plus ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಡೋದನ್ನ ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಿರಂತೆ. Worry first, pay attention to your loved ones, to your loved questions, to your comfort areas, then go to your discomfort areas. ಅವಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ನೀವು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕಂಫರ್ಟ್ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಪ್ಯಾನಿಕ್ ಅಟ್ಯಾಕ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಿ, ಫುಲ್ ಪ್ಯಾನಿಕ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಇದೇನ್ ಹಿಂಗ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ಅಂತ. ಡ್ಯೂರಿಂಗ್ ಯುವರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ಸ್ ಇಫ್ ಅ ಟೀಚರ್ ಸೇಸ್ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ 1 hour, ಪ್ಯಾನಿಕ್ ಆಗ್ತೀರಾ. If a teacher says 1 more hour to go, you will not panic. Words ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ, ನಿಮ್ಮ mindset ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ. Psychologically, you have to just admit and take things forward. I hope, Rajesh, it was helpful.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Right, Rajesh. Yes. Anybody else? ಬೇರೆ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಕೇಳ್ತೀರಾ? ಕನ್ನಡ, ಹಿಂದಿ? Fasiha madam, kuch hai kya?
Ma'am, apart from the syllabus, I have a question, ma'am.
Please, I hope that's not personal and it is connected to the studies.
No, ma'am,
Please
it's
let
not
me know.
personal. How
Please.
you suggested, no, ma'am, to learn English, Sudha Murthy madam's book. So can you suggest for Kannada also, ma'am? Because I'm a little weak in Kannada. So
Okay.
can you suggest any book, or how can I prepare for the Kannada language to speak?
Definitely. Can you please tell me one thing? Should you have to start from ABCD, that is A, I, E, or you know all of
No,
that?
no, ma'am. No, ma'am.
You don't-
I know, ma'am. Mostly I'll speak, but I'm not confident in speaking. Like how I'll speak in English, but I'm not confident in Kannada.
Okay. Fasia, if you have to get it like 100% proficiency, when I say, it includes reading, writing, and speaking as well. ಸೊ ನೀವು ಇದು ಮೂರನ್ನು ಗಟ್ಟಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು. ರೈಟಿಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲೂ ನಾನು ಪ್ರೊಫಿಷಿಯಂಟ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ವಿತ್ ಆಲ್ ದ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಕನ್ನಡ, ಆಲ್ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ಸ್. If it is just about to speak, ma'am, only my speaking skills I have to enhance. And there are a lot of YouTube channels, e-sources for you to learn. They'll give in your mother tongue, and also they will give it in Kannada. Illa ma'am, nan bariyadu kalibekantandre, Fasia, it is not about flipping the sheets and learning things. You have to sit and write.
Okay.
You can start from the basics, right? Further, because you said that you want to write, learn all that. For that, you have to
Yes,
sit
ma'am.
and write is where you have to start from the scratch. I, E is where you have to start from.
No,
Because
ma'am, actually, I want proficiency in language and speaking. And
Okay.
basic and writing and reading, I'm good. Just in speaking, ma'am. Like
in
talking
terms
to
of
someone
speaking,
else.
okay.
Yeah.
You'll do one thing. You please write me a message on WhatsApp. Take the number from the organizing committee. I shall share you certain e-sources for you so that you can learn. Right? And also, I'll
Thank
tell
you so much, ma'am.
Firstly, I'll tell you one thing.
Yes, ma'am.
Leave all this technology behind. Do you have any Kannadiga friend?
Yeah, ma'am.
Then you have got your key to unlock. I don't think you have to go anywhere else. Your friend, a
No,
friend,
ma'am,
you can huh?
The minus point is she knows my language in Urdu itself.
Fasia,
So
no,
she-
no, you're not clearly audible. I'm sorry.
The know the language which I speak. She's normal. She's speaking my language.
I
She
don't
won't
think
speak
I'm
Kannada.
getting you. Jayan sir, for me, Fasia is not clearly audible. Is this the same for you as well?
It's audible. It's audible.
For me, Fasia is not at all audible. Fasia, I request you to please reach me in person. I'm not able to get you. There's a lot of interruptions. I'm sorry for that. Please reach me. Okay, God, I missed it. Okay. I request everyone to please open your scanner. Do not end the call. Yaru call end ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ. Please move to your scanner. I've got something for you. Whatever you have learned is what we are going to understand now. Please open your scanner. I request everyone to kindly open your scanner. I shall show you a QR code. Just a minute. Is the screen visible? Can someone please let me know?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I request everyone to please ಕೇಳಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ನನ್ನ ಮಾತನ್ನ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಮಾಡಿ. ಆ QR code ನ ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಮಾಡಿ, put that game pin, and please log in with your complete name. No papa ki pari, all that. No, please post your complete name. I repeat once again, scan the QR code, post that game pin. Yes, Sri Lakshmi is here. Nice. Come up with your complete name. I hope you are able to view your names. Janani is here. Great. Nice. Lot of participants. Hurry up, come fast. Join in. Pallavi, Devika, Shivranjani is here. Janani, it's not gonna scare you. Please come fast. Whatever you have learned, that's what you will see. We will see top scorers here. Join fast. I repeat once again, use your scanner. Scan the QR code. I'm placing my cursor here. Put in the game pin and join with your complete name. No papa kipari, all that. Please give your complete name. We'll have our winners. Whatever we have learned so far, the same thing, is asked in the name of quiz. Log in fast. Okay, we have 10 participants joined us. Okay, 11. Nice. Lavanya, Vamshi, all of you. Aishwarya is here. Mahalakshmi. I request all other participants to kindly join. This is just for a fun. That is something like on your takeaway, we are just doing it. 4 options would be given to you. You have to pick one option, the right option. Simple. Others, please join. Make it a fast. Jayan sir, should we wait or shall we commence with this quiz?
Go ahead, ma'am.
Okay. So we'll start. All 9 of you, please pay your attention. I'm just starting it now. We have got 10 seconds to give an answer to a question. We have totally 10 questions. Each question having 4 options. So here you go. Careful. It's coming your way. Your question is, they are playing football is an example of. Make it quick. Fast, the time is running. Pronoun is the answer. They are playing football. They is what? They belongs to what? Pronoun. Okay. So we can see that. Nice. Swati is on top. Second goes Sri Lakshmi. Then Devika third. Janani fourth. And Shivaranjani comes at the 5th bottom. That's okay. Do not worry. You have a lot of 9 more chances. Quick. Be quick. Your second question is your way. Choose the verb in the sentence. She runs every morning. She runs every morning. Idರಲ್ಲಿ verb yavdu is your question. Oh, 5 of them have given the right answer. Still, Swati is on top. Very nice, Swati. Keep it going. Sri Lakshmi, Vamshi, Pallavi. Right. Shall we proceed with the third one? Are you enjoying it? Okay, you cannot come back and do that, no? Right. Stay focused. Yes. Here comes your third. Pick the interjection. So you have got your questions now. Have a look. Pick the interjection. If you know the meaning, you get your answer. Maybe that is alas. I've told you interjection is what? That emotion that you bring in. Let's see the scoreboard. Look at that. Pallavi is now elevated. Pallavi was in 4th position. Very nice. And Swati has retained it. Wonderful. Okay, the 4th question here comes. I dashed dinner when the phone rang. Please complete the sentence. Quick, 10 seconds I've got. I was having dinner when the phone rang. Correct. Right, let's look at the scoreboard. Still Swati is there. Look at that. Aishwarya has been promoted. I think Vamshi is gone. Vamshi, get back. You got few more questions. Okay, next question. They dash in this house since 2001. It's a past tense, right? They have lived in this house since, which says that they're still there. So it has to be the last one. Nobody has given the answer. It's okay. I think it remains unchanged. Let's pursue the next one. Okay, find the error. She do not like coffee. I think I've covered this. Think which word in that sentence is an error is your question. Exactly. Very good. See how nicely you all have captured. She does not like coffee. Swati is demoted, right? Sri Lakshmi is there. Vamshi is back again. Nice. Moving to your 7th question. I guess we're almost there in concluding. Correct the sentence. I am agree with you. See, which sentence should you hook in here? I am agree with you. Right? I agree with you. I hope most of you have got no. 2 of them have got a different thing. Okay, Sri Lakshmi has got. Students, also the one who gives the answer first will also be considered for this grade scores. Okay, Sri Lakshmi is in 1 person, Swati 2nd, Aishwarya 3, Pallavi 4, Vamshi 5. Okay, better luck. Last 3 questions. Choose the correct article. She is dash honest women. Think an answer. Keep your ovals in your mind. Think of sounds. We'll get your answer. Correct. She's an honest woman. Sounds correct. Let's see the scores. Vamshi is prompted and see Sri Lakshmi is still there. Aishwarya is in between. Good going. Last 2 questions. Substitution. A person who writes books. 1 word answer for this. A person who writes books. Yes. Correct. Right. Pallavi again. Sri Lakshmi is also there. I guess this is our last question. Identify the idiom. He kicked the bucket last year. This is the idiom. Give me the actual meaning of it. What is the actual meaning? Let's get into the answer. Here are our top scorers. You can have a look. It's Aishwarya 3rd, Swati 2nd, and then comes our first winner. It's Lakshmi. Wonderful. You all are so amazing. Wonderful. Great. Good. Take cheers from my side also. Nice. Okay. If you can all get back to the Google Meet now.
Ma'am, actually my server was down. I
Just a
was not
minute.
able to go through it.
Okay, ma, no issues.
Okay.
It is absolutely fine. It's absolutely fine. So please let me know if you have any doubts or anything now, because I think now it is open for me. The camera was disabled by your sir. So please let me know first. I don't know. Yeah, it's absolutely fine. Let me know if you have any doubts. Would you like to share anything with me or any feedback? Ma'am, I wish you had done this, you had done that. Anything coming from your way? Anybody for that matter? Anybody? Do you have any doubts? How did you feel about the session? How was this quiz? Did you find it good, informative, interactive, useful? That's the most important thing. Anything that you want to tell, you want to convey?
Gain more knowledge, ma'am.
You've gained more knowledge. Right, Devika. Appreciate that. Thank you. Others? How was this quiz was all about? Anything that you want to ask? Not necessarily you give me a feedback, all positive. You tell me what was your takeaway. Was this session helpful for you? All good? Any doubts, anybody? Are we good to wind?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. Yes, sir. Over to you.
Students, probably another 5 more minutes, even Lakshmi Narayan sir would speak to them. So coming to the part of a session which started from 7:30, I think 7 o'clock. So the flow itself just ended now like a river. Okay. So this is how usually Anusha ma'am go ahead with any kind of session with full preparation. So once again from S Academy ma'am, so we are very thankful and happy for making sure you accepted within a short period of time.
Thank
And
you so
hope
much.
our students have loved your session, the way you have articulated, the way you have spoken, and the way you have made sure our students are better from what they were actually.
Thank you,
So
sir. Thank you
taking
so
this as a
much
great
to the S
opportunity.
Academy. And also, I would like to extend my thanks to Lakshmi Narayan, sir, and Ashwini Lakshmi Narayan, madam. Thank you so much for the opportunity, sir. It's always a privilege. And I see that even S Academy is working towards the student development. I wish all the very best for the entire team. You're doing an amazing job. And it's my great pleasure to join here. And also, I have my Dayanand Sagar College students joining here. Thanks a lot, sir. Thank you so much. They were
Thank
wonderful.
you. Yes, ma'am. So students, hope you people have learned a lot of particular knowledge, and you have got lot of insights from all this PGCET coaching what we have done. And every time we go ahead with the task, so we always look for that fruitfulness, and we always look for a good ending for what we have conducted. So every time we had been informed from day one. So whatever is being done, it's being done for free of cost and for a better good of all the students. We doesn't want to charge anything, or we doesn't want to make sure that this itself or the kind of learning should be in terms of money. So that is why this was being conducted for free, and all the resource persons who have done, so they have done a very good job in making sure that your examinations will be quite easier. Okay. So hope you have got a very incredible knowledge of what you have learned within this 5 days. And once again, a special thanks to the team of S Academy, who had worked very hard in making sure things getting smoother in all the way. And special thanks for our organizers, or the backbone of this particular S Academy. It is our managing director, Miss Ashwini Lakshmi Narayan, and as well as Dr. Lakshmi Narayan sir, for making sure that the platform provided for students has been a great opportunity. And tomorrow you will be also having an offline class in Primus B School, which is located near Singanayakanahalli. Where is Singanayakanahalli? So through Yelahanka, you can just join there. So we will be also sending you a link. So if you are interested, or if you really need any kind of help, or if you have any particular doubts, so you can please go there. So to an offline class, and you will get an help over there. Okay. And anything related to a time management or anything you wanted to, please have a look about. So WhatsApp group is there. Please make a utilization of that. So even Lakshmi Narayan sir would be answering. And someone would also be having a doubts like what after PGCET and which college needs to be selected, and why that college itself, and what is the kind of a rank which needs to be there, and everything. So this kind of doubts, so we will also sort out once your examination is done. So you will also be having a session, once again a free session. So you will get a guidance and a mentoring from the particular team. So an individual mentoring. So that would be beneficial for you for better understanding. So by seeing all this crowd, and there were some students who were asking me particularly, sir, is there, like, if we join Primus, could we get any benefit from all these sessions what you have done? So because of requests from some 40 to 50 students people, if you are really there, or if someone really wants to join, you can tell a code of S Academy, or you can tell that we are from S Academy, so that you will get a scholarship or a waive off of rupees 25,000. So just now I spoke with the college, and this is what college said for the great initiative what you have taken care. Okay. So even if you are from any kind of quotas you are coming in, or any kind of categories you're coming in, So this would be a special form of benefit which you are getting. So by telling the name of S Academy, okay. So hope people you have benefited from what we have done today and what has been done from past 5 days. So a thankful note to everyone for attending and making sure things are better. And a thankful note to Anusha ma'am once again for making sure session came out very well, ma'am. So thanks to you. And once again, Lakshmi Narayan sir, Ashwini Lakshmi Narayan ma'am, Shrikant sir, and all the resource persons who have taken, Joyce ma'am. So we are thankful to you. So hope to see you in further sessions. And kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel. So for further sessions, like today is just a part of English which you have seen. So anything more related to English grammar. So ma'am would be just making sure her videos would be uploaded. So that is somewhere where you will be having a learning opportunity. Okay. So thank you. So once again, we will meet after your examination.
Jayant, just a minute.
Yes, sir.
If
Yes.
student wants to share their view and feedback, here only they can share.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, dear students, if anyone want to really share your feedback.
Varsha raised the hand.
Okay. Yes, Varsha, go ahead.
Sir, I want to know about the timings for tomorrow's offline class.
Tomorrow we'll start the class from 9:30 to 12:30.
Thank you, sir.
If anyone wants to give the feedback regarding the coaching classes, you can give more.
It's open forum, people. Anyone interested could kindly give your feedback. Okay, guys, then. So we will send you a feedback form. So kindly fill that form.